researchers developed a new way to detect lung cancer. It is very accurate and detects over 90% of cases. This technology can be used in people who are at risk for lung cancer, and it will help them get treated earlier. Doctors can use a test called DELFI to find out if you have cancer. The test tells them about any unique patterns of DNA that are coming from cancer cells in your body. Investigators used the DELFI approach on 796 people and found that it could tell the difference between those who had lung cancer and those who did not. Cancer is the most common disease that causes death. Lung cancer kills 2 million people every year, but only about 6% of Americans who should be screened for lung cancers get it done, and even less people in other countries are screened. Scientists use a blood test to find out how the DNA in cancer cells are packed. The DNA is packaged like a suitcase with different parts of the genome put into sections. Non-cancerous cells have well-organized suitcases, which are different from cancerous cells. Cancerous cells release their DNA into the bloodstream when they die. DELFI helps us find cancer. It looks at millions of tiny pieces of DNA that come from the cells. The machine learning, which is a type of artificial intelligence, can see patterns in the different regions of the DNA that might be abnormal. This only needs low-coverage sequencing, so it is cheaper and more effective to use than other ways to look for cancer. This study looked at the DNA of people in a 7-year study. The people were high risk for lung cancer and had symptoms like cough, trouble breathing, or something else. Doctors took blood samples and looked at their DNA. DELFI found that people who were later found to have cancer had a different DNA pattern than those with no cancer. The DELFI technology was tested on 385 people without cancer and also 46 people with cancer. This is important because the DELFI technology can find more than 90% of patients diagnosed with lung cancer, including those in early and advanced stages, and from different subtypes. Scientists can tell if you have lung cancer by looking at your DNA. They think they might be able to use this test on a person without having to do uncomfortable things like biopsies. Johns Hopkins University company DELFI Diagnostics is conducting a clinical trial that is evaluating how the DELFI technology works in healthy people, people with lung cancer, and other types of cancers. The group would like to study how it works in other types of cancers as well.